With the third pick in the second round, the 2025 NHL Draft, the Nashville Predators have selected Jacob Rombach from Lincoln of the United States Hockey League.
All right, so Jacob Rombach, Tony, going to the Nashville Predators with pick 35.
The Philadelphia Flyers are next up.
USHL gets a pick in here from the Lincoln Stars. He is a physical, big defenseman. He closes fast. He is pretty simple, smart puck mover. But one of the things that I love is when you talk to other players in the USHL and you ask who's the hardest player to play against. I got his name from 4 or 5 of the kids, and to hear that and know that he makes the other team be aware when he's on the ice is really important. So I think it's a really good pick early here in the second round.
Committed to the University of Minnesota.
Bobby Motzko. Here he comes.
There you go. You can see from Blaine, Minnesota right there. His numbers with Lincoln last season, 57 games, 3 goals, 15 helpers. I love the scout speak. Physical defender with towering presence on the back end. Excels at closing lanes with long reach and size, Bus.
You know, one thing that we talked about with this draft class in our combine interviews, and I think it speaks to the rest of the class, is the fact that these guys are very self-aware of what they are. You don't always get that. Well, you might get a third-line guy in college who says, oh, yeah, I'm going to be a first-line top 6 NHL guy. This draft class seemingly had a number of guys who knew exactly what they are. And that self-identity is hugely important for me. So you get a guy like Rombach, he's not going to go in and he's not going to be a burner on the point side of games. But when you look at his ability to defend, to be mean, to be nasty, and to work around the net front to keep that clear and play a more simple game in terms of moving pucks, you find a good forward group for him to play with, and all of a sudden that player becomes exponentially more effective, especially because he knows who he is and what he's going to be.